Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Marvel Legends series, Marvel's Spider-Man Maximum Venom Ghost Spider. And it comes in the typical Marvel Legends series style packaging, but this one is in the white and black motif with the symbiotic goo all over it. Again, for you inbox collectors, this thing on the wall will look awesome, especially with the contrasted colors. Great for inbox collectors. And then out of box, of course, it's gonna be great because these figures look pretty awesome and you gotta bust it open to build this beast. On both sides of the box, we got this really cartoony, pretty cool artwork, and it's the same artist that obviously did the Miles packaging, because when you put Miles next to it, you can see the artwork is very, very, very similar. Here we have the back of the package showing off the figure posed very poorly. Got some read up information, so feel free to pause it if you want to read it. And then we also have everybody you need to collect to build the Venom Pool. Ghost Spider comes with the big old body of Venom Pool. But that's not all that she comes with, because you can't have a Venom Pool and be a Deadpool without some swords. So we do get the sheaths and 2 swords. The swords are removable. We'll go into detail when I build Venom Pool. Ghost Spider up close looks pretty good. She's got that Spider-Man face underneath this weird symbiotic hood that has like teeth and a glossy tongue that's wrapping around. Got like little barbed teeth. Not all the barbs are painted, which is a bummer, because when you get throughout, like you see those 3 are painted. Then you get towards the bottom and there's just more barbs that are just not painted, which is a bummer. I think it would add to this figure a lot, especially since she doesn't really come with any accessories or really effect pieces. She comes attached with a tongue effect piece, I guess. The hood is glued onto the head underneath. She's got a little vest, and if you probably pop the arms off, you could get the vest off. It's just plain underneath. And then we got looks like a zipper or something. This is a body we've seen before, because I remember seeing that zipper up under the neck before. But the vest is pretty cool. It's all spiky, and they did a great job with the emblem on the back. It's just nice and very, very clean. And I mean, you can't really complain when you got a nice clean paint job. Vein work on the gauntlets, you got the gauntlet spikes, those are sculpted in. These are chipped a little bit. Like when it comes to white and you're doing it on points and stuff, it's just, it doesn't stay on there as nice. But I mean, it's okay if it looks a little rugged, because she is in like she's wearing a symbiote, so I guess it's not going to be perfect. The tongue is crazy long and it can get in the way, so you just really, as you're posing her and stuff, you just got to sort of wrap it around her limbs, which you can't see because it's all blurry, but you just have to wrap it around. Her body is just basically all that bluish plastic. Yeah, it's just purplish blue plastic, I guess. Her feet still have that nice turquoise color from her sneakers and stuff, but they got little claws. And then the little like vein work or whatever they're doing sculpted on there. It would have been cool if they would have done the vein work throughout her body or something. But I mean, again, it may not have been in her design. So they did the vein work where they were. But I mean, this figure looks phenomenal. I think it looks good. They could have painted up the spikes here. And then I just wish they would have painted all the little barbs on the tongue and stuff like that. That would have added a lot more to it as well. Especially when you get down to the bottom, that's going to end up wrapping around her foot and everything. You got these spikes. Now diving into the articulation, her head is limited because of the hood, but she can look down if you squish the hood. And then if you go back, you can lift her head up a little bit as well. Again, you're squishing the hood a little bit, but it's a disc hinge and ball joint in there. Her arms can go way up there and they look pretty good, and they fully can do all that good arm stuff. Single jointed elbows, no bicep swivel, but it does pivot at the elbow. Wrist rotation, wrist bend. Again, gummy fingers, very, very gummy fingers. So we get all that out of the way. And then her diaphragm is a ball joint. I'm okay with that, because look at this. You get all this type of hula hoop motion, and then she can still lean forward and back. You know, maybe not crunch as down as some with ab crunch, but it's still a good amount of movement there. Nothing at the waist, which I'm okay with. She can only spread her legs that far, so no Van Damme splits. And then as for kicking, she could do a Spartan kick, no field goal kick. There's a thigh cut, double jointed knee, which works pretty well. Cut in the calf for the boot cut, and then ankle bend and the generous pivot. Here I was trying to crouch her down and get her all squashed down like I did Phage and Miles, and you can't. Her legs hit certain spots, and that diaphragm doesn't allow her to get that hunch. So I mean, this is her like squatting down type of pose. Now I'm not gonna lie, like you can get her like put her on a fly stand, have her lunging and stuff like that. And I mean, you could probably get her doing the walk too. It's just this figure looks neat. She's got a little booty there. The posability is very lackluster in this figure. Like I was just trying to like get her into like that squatting pose. I was trying to do like a lunging, and it's just not a nice enough. Like that lunging doesn't look cool. Like maybe it's her hands. Maybe it's because she has normally like she doesn't have the long fingers or something. Something about this figure is off when you're trying to pose her, and it sucks. Because it's a neat figure, it's a cool concept. It just, I don't know. Maybe it's the buck that they're using. I don't know. Like it's just the posing is not really fun with this figure at all. So here's a pose I got her into. Like I don't know what pose that is. It looks cool. Like maybe that explains why they gave the tongue and it's all crazy, is because the tongue is to distract you of how crappy the articulation is on this. Like you could see I went through articulation and it's there. It just can't be utilized to its max potential. And it sucks because this figure is really cool. I don't know. Maybe you guys are having better luck with it. You know, comment down below if you can get her to pose up a lot better, or if you guys are having that same issue. Just to me, it's like it's a really cool looking figure. It's just out of posability, it's sort of trash. And I'm glad I didn't pay full retail for this thing. Thanks to Nate's Toys and Collectibles for having that sale. And yeah, I mean, I'm just so indifferent. At the beginning, when I was looking at her, I was like, this is cool. And after messing around with her, I'm just very indifferent about it. I'm not hyped. I'm not excited about this figure anymore. It's on the level of being a disappointment, to be honest. But that sums up my unboxing and review of Marvel Legends Ghost Spider. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up for me. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, as I'm trying to pump out videos as often as I can, you know, with life and real work and everything. So definitely hit that subscribe button. It'll mean the world to me. And I want you guys to hit that silver bell notification so you know when I do post up a new video. And make sure you guys check out Nate's Toys and Collectibles. The link is down below. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. And have a beautiful day.